New business, newer business. I don't know what that means.
I don't either. Newer.
He's got $2,000 to spend. Would you recommend more equipment, so upgrading equipment,
Yeah.
or advertising?
Oh, upgrade your equipment. And I can, I mean, that's funny.
No,
'cause
go ahead.
Here
No.
he's sitting across the table at me talking, I know what he'll say. No, actually, he'll probably say equipment because you know what, it doesn't matter how much you advertise. You can generate as much business as you can, but if you can't go perform the job, then what's the point of generating more business? And especially if there's quality. So if you're going to skimp on your equipment and you're just going to be like, you know what, I'm just going to go buy this cheapest unit I can. There's going to be limitations to what you can do. It doesn't matter how much money you want to spend in advertising. So upgrade your equipment, get the right stuff that you can now scale, that you can now use for several seasons, and if you then increase, say you want to upgrade to like a 4 gallon a minute unit. Say you're using 2.5 to 3 and you want to upgrade to 4 or 5, at least this way now you always have that unit that can always stand as a secondary unit when you now increase up to an 8 gallon a minute or a 10 gallon a minute unit. That's the thought that you always have to have is not, if I do this right now and I'm going to invest $2,000 in marketing that might give me, 10 to 15 more jobs and it'll be quick cash in my hand. But once that $2,000 goes away, which it burns through pretty quick from experience, we've learned that. Then what are you going to do? Now you've spent your money and you have nothing to show for it other than waiting for the phone to ring, which isn't good. And you're back to the same problem. You still have an older unit with low flow, which limits what you can do. Say you take $2,000 and you focus it on marketing, and you're sitting with a very low flow unit, and that marketing touches a huge apartment complex that they now want you to come do all their concrete. You can't do the job. Because you could do the job, but you know what you're going to end up doing? You're going to pay them to do the job because it's going to take you so long to clean all that concrete that now you have not only invested $2,000 to get the job, now you've turned around and paid them to do the job because you're going to lose money. So to me, it's investing equipment, hands down.
So I'm going to take a totally another stab at this. Just take an alternative perspective on it. I'm just excited. There's a question I can answer. Yeah. I get to talk. I would probably say neither as an option. And I don't know what your equipment situation is. I don't know if you're in a situation where you're like, hey, there's just some nice to haves, or, I really don't know. You may be in desperate need. You're working and you're in desperate need of getting into something that you can rely on. And if you need reliable equipment, I'm not going to go. But let me just take a different stab at it. If you have $2,000 and you're like, maybe this should be in my marketing budget, don't. It's not. It's going to go really fast. If that's where your advertising budget is, you need to be doing sales that don't require a lot of money. You need to be focusing on knocking on doors, doing the grind to get sales, and spend your extra money on education. Get yourself to an event where you can get educated on being better at your business. Whether that is you're early on and you still don't understand, there's still a lot of jobs that come up that you don't understand how to do, and you need technical information, or you need some sales training, or you need spend the money to go travel to a conference that provides a couple days of education and invest in yourself. That would be my alternative perspective.
No, actually, now that you said that, it's a great idea. It's actually, you can take half of that and invest it in equipment.
Yeah.
And just because that's just my thought process always is, you need better equipment to be able to do the job. Now there comes a certain time where the equipment then just becomes, just because it's the new shiny thing, you just want it. Want and need are two different things. Mm-hmm. But yeah, exactly. I agree with you completely. Go get the education, because that's what's going to open up the world to you and be able to clean more things. Spend the time, invest in the time to learn the trade and to learn how to clean different things. Don't just clean houses, man. Clean trucks, clean boats, clean docks. Everything's got to be cleaned. So yeah. I like that idea. I think it's a great concept.
If you guys do need answers or help with anything specific, don't hesitate to call us at TChem. It's 336-993-6785. Did I get that right?
Yeah, you got it right.
Man, we're so bad at phone numbers these days.
I know. It's just
I barely know my own phone number, and it's very repetitive. The same digits are just repeated. So 336-993-6985. There are guys there that can help you answer your questions. You can always go to tchemis.com. Reach out to us. We'd love to help you out in your journey. And if you have questions and you're watching this and you're like, man, I want to know this, drop it in the comments below, and we'll make sure to address that on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys.